Good evening, everyone. So we started our bookkeeping series video 1 and we are going to continue our bookkeeping series video number 2. In video number 2, we are about to see how to open more than one company in Tally and how to work around with it. If I'm the end user, I won't open more than one company in Tally to work around, because if you're alert, probably you won't do mistakes, but if you're not going to do or if you are really tired on your work, on a heavy work day, the opportunity and the chances of making a lot of mistakes are a lot there available in our plate. So please, in reality, unless otherwise you really require to do this, you do it, or else it's better we use one company at a time. That will be the best way to do it. So let's see how to work with it. So if I'm trying to have a parallel report of Tally, probably I might use them, but when it comes to the reporting part, I will deal them very separately. Now I'm going to just tell you how to open and how to play around with multiple Tally. As usual, I'm going to just minimize our list, open my Tally icon, and early in the morning when we started our work, we saw we have 4 companies in our previous video, and I'm going to open both of them. So let's give an enter and select company, and you can see that it shows almost 4 companies for me. When I want to open more than one company, there are few certain thumb rule that is there in Tally. So for example, if I'm opening multiple companies for a different named company, I will not have an issue. Let me show you how I'm going to do that. I'm going to open my individual name company once, and I'm going to open my company name. So I'm going to go back to last company and give an enter. So immediately the company opens here, and I gave a password here, so I'm going to just give the password here. Now I wish to open another company. Generally what happens is, if you are learning Tally, we will always say that don't open more than one company in use. So we will ask to shut the company that you have already opened right now, and then you can open another one. But in here we are going to have 2 companies simultaneously. To do that, I'm going to use the first option here called select company, or I can press F1. So when I press F1, you can see that the first option that I've clicked, when I click select company option, so it popped up the same screen reappears again. So now I'm going to go back to my next company. Now you can see I have 2 companies here. Again, when I deal with such scenario, remember I can only access one data at a time. I cannot able to access more than one data at a time. If you see, now my current company that I can use right now, or I am using right now, is the Ingenuity Systems, the first company. If I want to make a transaction or an entry, or you want to create a report, or you want to view a report, or create anything that sort of data in another company, then I have to switch my company to the next logic. This is where the next keyboard shortcut comes to our work, that is called company here. You can see that there is a company called, again, this company is active only when you have more than one company in our list. So if you have 2 companies, you can see this button is highlighted and it can be used. I'm going to press F3 in here. Now you can see that you can jump. You can see the change current company. You can jump. You can see on the leftmost part of our screen, you can see that I can jump to another company. So I can just jump to the next company. Now, if I punch anything or if I add anything to the data, that is going to reflect in my individual account, not in my company account. Let me close one company in here and see whether that company shortcut is still alive for us. So I'm going to just give a shut company, and then I'm going to close the company name. I'm going to select the company which I want to close. You can see the close company comes on top, and I give an enter. Now you can see that the 5th option. Earlier it was active. Now it is not active because I don't have multiple companies to jump around. Only if I have more than one company to play around, then I can jump the data in and around. If not, I may not be able to do that. So I'm not able to get what I want here. So that's the only reason I don't keep more than one company on a list. We have one more situation. I'll close this company also. Let me just show you another company. Sometimes what happens is people want to compare 2 different companies. Probably the name of the company remains same, but the financial year might change. For example, here I don't have such scenario, but I have 2 companies with a similar name. So I have company 1 twice. When I give an enter, the first company gets opened. When I go back to my select company again, and when I try to select the second company, and when I give an enter, then it will say that I cannot able to do that. If my companies have the same name, I may not able to open more than one company at a time. So what we will do is we will generally alter the name of the company and give this particular financial year to the name of the company. Then I can open both of them simultaneously. Let me just do that. I'm going to change this company right now. So how do you edit the company's detail? Because both the companies that I have in here, when I go back to my select company, you can see that my company one on top says 2021 is the financial year, and company one, the second line, does the same. So I need the first year to be changed to 1920. Remember, this you cannot do in a real time data. If you have some entries or masters or any of sort of data that you already inbuilt in that or fed in that, don't ever try this, because if you do that, whatever data that you have fed will all be destroyed, will all be deleted. So this is for the purpose of showing two different companies in our list. I'm just changing it. Generally, we don't do this at all. This is to learning a new type of data part. Don't try this in your real data. If you do this, if the data goes wrong or if the data lost, I'm not responsible for that. I'm giving you an insight idea of what to do. I'm not asking you to do this in your real-time data. Please don't do this with your real-time data. So now I'm going to go back to the sixth option called company info. The keyboard shortcut is F3 and single underscore. When I say single underscore, it is alt. It's a double underscore. You can see on top, it is control. So I'm going to use a sixth button. So I'm going to say alt F3. And immediately it takes you to this line. And I'm going to just go back to my alter option and change the company name. Again, remember, I'm doing this for differentiating the financial years here. I want to open more than one company. You can see that I'll give you a data error. This is the same error it hit. In my data, nothing will happen because I'm just created a company. I didn't do anything in here. If you have a data in your company, all your data will be destroyed. Even if you have a backup, if you change something like that, it's going to suck and it's going to destroy your data. So please don't ever do that in a real time data. I'm repeating it again. Enter. And you can see that it's giving you a warning. So now I don't have a data, so I'm happily going to change this. And to take the data into effect, because you can see still it is coming as 2021, I'm going to shut this company once and open it. Now you can see that I have two companies here. Now I'm going to name them differently. So I'll go back to the same menu again, company info, and alter and change the company one name to company 2019-2020. This is the first company name that I'm changing in here. Then I'm going to shut the company, open the second company, and go back to the alt F3 option and change the company to 2020-2021. And then now I have both the companies in my list. You can see that very clearly. So now I can open these companies simultaneously. When I click this enter, then when I go back to my select company and select the next company, it's not going to shout at me like it did earlier, because the company names have been changed. So they consider this as two different companies. Exactly, it is two different companies on the financial year front. Even though it belongs to the same company, the financial year are two different logic altogether. So this is how I'll play around with the multiple companies. This is how we work with multiple data in that. So when I want to work with multiple companies, how to use normally on a basic level, that's what I trained you in here. Hope you learned something new. If it is new to you, give a thumbs up, like my video, subscribe my video, and please do share with all undergraduates who are pursuing commerce in their second year or first year, or even a person who are doing their 12th standard, who finished recently their 12th examinations, can also subscribe this channel, because this is going to be very useful for them. This will be the platform for them to learn a lot of new content. Thank you so much for watching, and this is Vinod signing out from myself Academy, your Tally.ERP 9 Snippet YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe it. Keep learning, stay updated. Happy accounting. Thank you so much.